So I saw Wirtual set the world record on deep dip, and from the thumbnail, it looks like it could be unbeatable. So I thought we were gonna check it out. Here we go.
Hello YouTube, I'm right now sitting here somewhat in disbelief as I have just driven arguably my best record ever in Trackmania. Over the last couple of weeks I have been grinding deep dip, the tower map with 14 floors and 0 checkpoints. For a long time the fastest records up deep dip would climb most of the floors but include some big skips, like the magnet eat from floor 10 up to the end of floor 11. Over time though, players realized that this map has one massive flaw, and that is one single reactor booster block. This reactor booster is placed in a water pool, and in the intended way, it would let you float up to the surface. But it turns out that you can hit the reactor booster from outside, and therefore you have 7 seconds of flight time at your disposal. At first this was used by Nebula and Have to fly up to floor 9 of Deep Dip, bringing the record from 19 minutes down to 16 minutes, and eventually down to 12 minutes, where Have first did the reactor flight, and then also added the magnet heat. But recently, the player Dobsonian and Nebula put in a massive effort to figure out how they could use more of the reactor booster to fly further. And with a different line, they were able to fly all the way up to floor 14, and eventually the top of the tower. And that is why we've seen an onslaught of new world records lately. First, a 7-minute time, then a 5-minute time, then a 4-minute time by Sono, and gradually Nebula started approaching the sub 4-minute barrier. The first records with the reactor skip weren't that optimal, but they were driven with the mindset of, let me continue as many runs as possible to get as many chances at the skip as possible, which makes sense. But after already succeeding with one skip, Nebula wanted to go much faster. At first he got a very low 4-minute time, and then he had a sight set on the first direct finish. Because the reactor booster only lasts for 7 seconds, it is very hard to fly outside the tower, build up enough speed, get the correct distance and height, and aim the car towards just a tiny dot in the sky, all in those 7 seconds. It was a thing where you can get in the ballpark of it rather consistently, but getting the exact aim would take many attempts. After a lot of hours of grinding, Nebula finally got the run he was chasing when he soared majestically into the finish line with a 3:30. The first ever direct finish on the map, and beating my record by 16 seconds. Unfortunately for me, I had just had the world record for 2 hours until Nebula got that beautiful run, and I did want to beat it back, but at first I didn't really see how. He had some small hiccups in his run that could maybe save you around 8 seconds, but apart from that, you'd still have to set up the reactor flight very quickly and fly into the finish, which is really difficult. But fortunately, that same day, 2 new skips on the map were theorized. The first one was found by Pua, which is at the end of floor 0, where usually you would drive this long path with a dirt jump onto some grass, transition down to a platform, jump into a water pool, drive on a plastic block, and then up to a dirt platform where floor 1 begins. What Pua discovered is that there's a beam that is just part of the scenery, which you can crash into, get a nice backflip, and land straight up at the start of floor 1. After some theory crafting, I also found a secondary skip on the map, halfway through floor 1. Here you drive a circle for speed on a grass cone, drop down and jump up to some dirt, you balance across the beam around the sand, then turn around because you have to speed slide backwards to get across a booster, and then you speed slide backwards down the grass hill to have enough speed to clear the gap with the bumper and bumper up to the next part of the floor. There is no way to clear floor 1 without using these bumpers to get elevation, but I did have an idea for skipping most of the loop around. By driving backwards and doing a so-called quantum slide, both having grip but speed sliding at the same time, it is possible to get enough speed by just doing a tiny circle on the grass platforms with the bumper alone. And if you added this to the run, you'd save another 12 seconds. If you add all the skips up, you save 16 seconds with the Puba, you save 12 seconds at the backwards part, and a couple of seconds against Nebula in the normal part of the route, you now have pace for sub 3 minutes. An elusive mark and potentially the final minute barrier on the map, but you would suffer a lot of consistency if you go for this, because you would hardly get any attempts to the reactor booster at all. Over the last couple of days, I have really fixated on this goal of trying to get a perfect run on the map, and today, I think I can say I did it, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, so please, without further ado, enjoy one of my best Trackmania runs of all time.
I'm excited for this.
I had a bad landing on the dirt and I panicked. We go again. I wasn't fully locked in for that one, that's something.
Even this first part is super clean.
Do not despair though, attempts are plentiful.
Oh. Alright.
We are very close to getting this.
Is he clipper? No. Wirtual actually is the reason why I started playing Trackmania. So I'm excited to react to this. Oh. Oh, he hits. Oh.
I'm not sure how and I won't question it. Keep going.
Alright, on to his second skip. Does he get the quantum slide? Ooh, perfect. Barely makes it.
Nice.
Pretty clean landing there. Okay. Couple tenths.
Better.
We get the pool jump here. Very clean exit. Saves a couple of seconds over Nebula there. Goes right away. Clean. Pretty quick. Not bad. Maybe a half a second lost there. How long does he take to set up for the reactor? Okay, maybe a couple tenths. It pretty much goes right away. Must be going direct.
Please!
Oh,
Please,
we
please, 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 please. Please. Ah, it's done! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's the best run I've ever driven!
That's pretty impressive. That's just... There's not a
What?
chance I could ever do that.
What? What? Deep dip world record at 251!
Between that and finishing deep slip first, like,
No! No, 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 no!
I'm pretty sure he just won
No
a
way,
bomb
bro.
comp as well, so
What?
he's
I'm
having
shaking.
quite a summer.
I'm shaking. The angle was so cooked. The angle was so cooked. Sub 3, dude. Oh, I can't believe it.
That's awesome. I'm happy for him.
Dude, what?
That
No.
right there could have messed up that entire run. What had just happened in the background.
I saw the flight angle and it was too close to the towers. I was like, I might as well go for direct. And then I see the angle and it's surreal, guys. It's surreal to see the angle with this pace. Setup was fast, like everything was fast.
You can't believe it.
That time is so cooked. Like a perfect run might be, oh, we have to look at it, but a perfect run's like 248 or something. How do you feel? I feel
Couple seconds better for a perfect
a bit shocked.
run.
A bit shocked. Will this ever be beaten? You know, the thing is, the magic of this game is that it probably will. It probably will.
That's awesome.